name is Hector Ruiz. I was born and raised here in El Paso, Texas. I graduated from America's High School, 2008. I'm married. I have three kids. My past occupation before owning this business was I was a welder, a rig welder. So I used to work here in out of the city in the oil fields. So it was completely different from what I'm doing now. Um, I'm currently not in any community organizations, but what I'm trying to do with the clothing brand is, build something that the city has, because I feel like not a lot of, I mean, we do have some artists that are do come here from the city, and we have some people that are actually growing now. But we don't have enough. Like here in the city, it's like it's not a small city, but it's not a big city, and I feel like we're burning that threshold of getting like more famous people coming in from the city, businesses, and I just want to be part of it. I want to be known, and I want to be known that I'm from El Paso as well, that I was born and raised here, and somebody from here can also make an impact, not just in the city, but not or the state, but in the whole nation. Do something that everybody's, that is come from this city. Somewhere where we can they can look at it. Well, where is this brand from? And we know that it came from this city, and that's what I'm trying to do. The name of my business is called Royowlty. So it's basically two different words together. It's like royalty, the word royalty and owl. So it's Royowlty, and so we kind of made up that name. I just wanted to be different. What we sell and what we offer is it's a clothing brand. So we're into the fashion world. We started honestly, like, to be honest, back in 2013 or 14, around that time. That's kind of how I started, like, doing the clothes, but it wasn't serious. Like, it was just kind of like a hobby. So I was never really like, I didn't know I was gonna come this far until how I'm now. So actually be more professional about it. I think 2 years in, we actually have our own website. We recently, well, actually last year, we started selling to different boutiques in different cities. Most of our stuff is based online, but there's boutiques like one of the most recent ones was the Aurora Mall in Denver. Well, Aurora, I'm sorry. We started selling for a boutique there. I have some orders from I think it's some orders from Florida, some from California. So it just different boutiques all over the nation, So I've been selling wholesale to those stores. So we kind of been growing this past year, or since last year. For the pandemic, we have actually had a decrease in sales. So last year, we had like our biggest, like, it was our biggest increase in sales. And then when the pandemic hit, as probably like 3-4 months in, that's when we started seeing the impact. There was a lot of stores, like boutiques I was mentioning earlier, that we were getting sales from. A lot of these boutiques were closed because of the pandemic in different cities and stuff like that. So we stopped getting orders from them, and until barely this past 2 months, we barely started growing again. We barely gained that momentum again. But it did impact our sales and overall everything. So we've been impacted by COVID-19. Some advice I can give to others is to, whatever you want to do, whether you want to sell clothes, whether you want to sell products of any other kind, is to make your research first. The demand of is there a demand for what I'm going to sell or for what I want to do? Make your homework before starting anything. Make a business plan that you want to do this, and if you do that, what are your goals? Like, have your business plan overall. What are your goals from 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and what you want to do with that? I became involved about I'd say about 2-3 years ago. I did appear in one of the fashion shows. I think we did it in one of the hotels, like in a hall. So yeah, about 2-3 years we've been involved with them, and I hope the attendees to gain from this is to show, I mean, not just support, but to be more have more awareness of the whole fashion scene here in El Paso, Texas. So for me, as an example, I want to be more known here in the city, and I get having a fashion show. Us for the models, as for me, it will give us an opportunity to get more exposure and grow more, have more awareness of the clothing brands, of the all the models. They're there because with modeling, with fashion, all comes together into one. So I mean, as long as we support each other and do everything, we will have overall there will be more exposure, more eyes on us. One place that El Paso should visit, and maybe everybody's familiar from the city, Chico's Tacos. I know it's kind of half and half on the people in the city, but I mean it's something good, especially if you're out of the city and you want to go try some of those Chico's Tacos. I mean that's somewhere I think you should go. Another place that's not a restaurant or anything, maybe Scenic Drive. If you want to get some tranquility and peace of mind, go visit Scenic Drive. Go up on top of the mountain and just being on your own thoughts, or just look at the beauty of nature. 2020, 2021 has been really rough for a lot of us, especially in business and even for other people, other types of work as well. And we don't know what's going to happen a year, 2 years from now. So all we can do is enjoy the moment right now with their kids, with their families, be happy for what we have. If you guys want to follow us on Instagram on Royowlty at Royowlty, so it's with ROYOWLTY, or visit our website royowlty.com. So you can visit our online store. As far as what I can tell people that are maybe in the same type of business as me, is that there's gonna be ups and downs. There's gonna be times that you want to give up, feel like nothing's gonna happen, but all you have to do is keep pushing. That's the only way you're gonna be successful in life. I mean, a lot of people end up giving up right away because they don't see right away the results, but it's something that does take time. At least it might take years, but it will happen if you keep going. If you just give up halfway, I mean, you're always gonna live with that regret, because it could have been something. So I guess that's my advice to the young entrepreneurs that maybe trying to do a clothing line or something like that, and it's just to keep going. If you're gonna do something, make sure you're ready for all the sweat and tears and stuff like that, and not to give up. Join us at the Fly Fashion Show on September 5th and stop by our booth.